Apple in California. In the meantime, let's bring in Dan Ackerman. He's senior editor with CNET.com. Good morning, Dan. Thanks for joining me. So Gina points out we're talking about a small batch of phones that have this so-called antenna problem, but image is everything. My mother would never own an iPhone, but the first thing she said this morning was, "Oh, look at you and those people who bought that phone. It doesn't work." So this is resonating not just with iPhone users, but with people who just know this company as a desired brand.
I mean, this is really a case where Apple has gotten so big and so powerful in the last couple of years. People have almost been sitting around waiting for it to mess it up somehow. And this seems like a golden opportunity for people who've been Apple naysayers to jump in and kind of say, "We told you so."
Is there a real problem? You got the Wall Street Journal saying that Apple engineers were aware of a potential design problem as early as a year ago.
This is a real problem. Apple says that that particular report is not accurate, but certainly we very rarely get leaks like that out of Apple, so that's very interesting. However, it's definitely more than a small batch of these phones. I think everyone who's really tested the new iPhone has reported that they're able to replicate this problem in some way.
If you're a betting man, will they do a recall on this? I mean, wouldn't that be devastating?
A recall is pretty extensive. That seems very unlikely. My prediction is something like a free or discounted rubber bumper, maybe a conversation about a software fix, and maybe even just education, like don't hold the phone like this.
Well, this rubber bumper thing, though, if you bought the phone, if you wanted a case, you'd get a case. Now you've got to put on this bumper on your, phone. Is that really a logical solution?
I mean, it certainly doesn't make the phone look any better, and a lot of people don't like that. I think
and half the phone's appeal is the look.
Is the fact that it's so slim and so nice looking. I think there's a simpler physical solution. If you have some sort of small coating you can apply to right where the antenna point is, that might actually fix the problem.
All right, we'll see what the folks at Apple have to say. Steve Jobs, I'm sure, is right now up wondering and waiting on the reaction to this news conference. He knows what he's going to say. We don't know. Thank you, Dan. Great pleasure.
Thank you.
But within the hour.